Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live analysis this afternoon, morning, or evening, wherever you are in the part of the world. Welcome. Hello, Trader Gump. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Las operaciones de hoy estarán con leve cielo número. ¿Cuál es su opinión? So, the trades of today realize something. Yeah, let me just quickly translate this. For those who are probably wondering what I'm looking at, that is what I'm looking at. This is from Trader Gum. He asked the question, hello, pay pips made simple. How are you today? Sorry about that. So today is August the 4th. Will today's operations take place rain, shine, sunshine, or cloudy? What's your opinion? Well, we do have news. I do think it will just be cloudy, honestly, Trader Gum. Nothing more I can say on that. Hello, Gaston. You would like us to look at gold and US 30? Oh, you're saying gold and US 30 are doing great. I haven't even had a look at those yet. But we will have a look. Pips Made Simple says checking in. Hello, Pips Made Simple. You got a simple name, by the way. Welcome. So let's even actually start with Gaston, what he's actually looking at, which is US 30 and gold. Oh, gold is actually shooting up 40. Oh, okay. Okay. And this is on the 4 hour. Like literally, this is crazy. A new high for the year, I believe. Is it? Yeah, for the year. A new high on US 30 for the year. Just did a couple of candles and it literally just started the day off bullish. This is nice. I bet you've taken your profit, Gaston. And once again, before we begin, please note this live trading is only for educational purposes. These are not signals. This is just my live trading representation on how I enter trades, what I look for, what I may be seeing for the week. And this is not financial advice. So please note that. Thank you. So let's look at gold. Let's see what it's doing. So gold apparently shot all the way up. That was like around 48.3 and it's down to 46.4. But we didn't even have any news. We did not have any news whatsoever. This is surprising. Yeah, gold to actually make such moves is surprising without news. But overall, if we do continue to push up strongly as it already is doing, like if we go past 48.8, then possibly we could be making a new high above this previous resistance. So get ready for that on gold. Right, so let's see the pairs that are actually in profit right now. So Euro Aussie is one of them. So Euro Aussie dumped really strong strength from the Australian dollar. So that also means Aussie yen is also pushing up. So literally here, we might actually be looking for a reversal soon on Aussie yen. We are yet to see. Then USD Swiss is still struggling to come all the way up here. Maybe this leg or when the news comes in the next 40 minutes, it may actually shoot all the way up, probably. And then Pound Swissy seems to be also in the same consolidation. So nothing much we can say here on Pound Swissy. Then New Zealand dollar. Well, we have New Zealand news tomorrow, so probably this will just rip right through, or it will drop a bit. Then maybe we can buy more from there and then see how that goes. Then afterwards, let's look at USD CAD. What are we seeing on USD CAD? So USD CAD seems to be like it's aiming for the trend line and then it's gonna later come back down. So that is what we're anticipating on USD CAD. Then let's see. Euro yen as well. We entered into a sell, I believe. We're up for the day. We're just kind of reversing, but I do think we might be reversing off here. Then we might be coming all the way down. And then pound CAD. Let's look at pound CAD. Pound CAD seems to have pushed up strongly. Yeah. So it's literally just at the point of um, resistance here. So this could be a good area to actually sell. So I think I will be jumping on this one right now with a sell. There we go. And still aiming for the downside here. Then Aussie yen. Did we have a look here at Aussie yen? Oh yeah, Aussie yen. We still are not doing anything. We're just watching it. Then let's look at NAS 100. NAS 100 is at the same level as US 13 tenths of gains. So it's going up. We haven't yet reached the all-time high yet. It seems to be aiming for the middle of this consolidation. So maybe by the end of this week, we might be touching 29,800. Yeah, so that's what we are seeing on NAS 100. Hello, Pips Made Simple. I believe you went off there for a minute. Yeah, because the time we actually posted the event, it did not yet start. We always start at 8:15 a.m. EST or 14:15 CET. So those are the times we actually start. Then let's see. Which other pair do we have here? Euro, New Zealand as well. So New Zealand is still coming all the way down. Probably when it touches this support level, we'll be looking to buy again. Coming all the way up. Then Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD still keeps pushing higher. We could have taken profit on Aussie CAD like probably 3 times and just done the whole rinse and repeat. But then we wouldn't have known this is what would have happened. Like here, we could have done it here as well, even this one. But I do believe this will drop very strongly soon. I'm not sure what news could actually push this to drop. Oh yeah, we do have Canadian unemployment rate on Friday and employment change. So maybe that would do it. Maybe that's when we'll finally have the drop we've been waiting for. As you know, guys, I'm always preaching about drops, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So this is what we are currently dealing with. And then I believe there's no other pair that I have not covered. Like probably pound yen as well. Pound yen just seems like it may be coming back down to the downside. Yeah, so that is possibly that what will happen. So this is what I'm actually seeing for today. So gold, I do think it's continue back up. So that is that. And apparently we still do have um promos running for you to enter into the giveaway for the MacBook and Rolex, but we shall touch those really, really soon since you have mentioned them. Unfortunately, I do not think there's a DXY here. Um, Dollar index. Or USDX. X. No, we do not have a dollar index. So I think I can just check for you euro dollar. So euro dollar, let's just give it a moment to load. Okay, it seems like it needs to be refreshed. Literally, it's just showing December here. So let's just refresh that. Okay. Um, it's still not giving us the charting we need right now. Let us do that. Okay, let's get our 7th of July. Okay, there we go. So euro dollar seems to have reached a so-called fair value gap right here. So I do think it will be reversed. It already had a reversal right up there. So I do think euro dollar will be dropping, especially with the news that will be coming in the next 30 minutes. So let us be ready for that. So that is what I'm anticipating. So we might be coming down all the way to 1.33. So that is what I'm anticipating on euro dollar. Unfortunately, we do not have dollar index Gaston. Yeah, but that is what I am seeing. But as you know, dollar index and euro UST move exactly the same way. You can only able to see the dollar index, what my outlook is on our weekend analysis. So make sure you be attending those on Friday evenings or afternoons if you're in the US, because that is when the market is closed. So at market close on Fridays, that is when we analyze the market on the weekend and seeing what possible moves could be happening. And then I make my projections. So that's that. Right. So yeah, to enter into the giveaway, make sure you use the promo code first OFP. That should get you in the giveaway, and you will get a 50% off. So make sure you do that. You can head over to ofpfunding.com and you should be able to see the offer there as well. So you just literally Oh, it's actually 40% off, not 50% off. My bad, guys. I usually focus more on the US 30 and gold, but I like to ask for other pairs to learn from your strategy. Sure. Yeah, which other pairs, Gaston, would you like us to look at? Then from there, I can give you my feedback. Let me know. Okay, Gaston, thank you for that. Um, where those Euro USD GJ GU? Yes, I did cover US pound yen, and also I didn't cover pound dollar, but yeah, euro dollar I've already covered it. Yeah, but we don't have dollar index on this, unfortunately. But of course, I do cover those pairs on weekends, like I said, on Fridays at market close. So if you're looking to understand more on that, you can definitely just check those out, even the replay of what I expect the dollar index to do this week. But we can also run through pound dollar real quick for you to see what is also going to happen there. Pound dollar looks like it's still yet to continue moving up. So we might actually be seeing ourselves come all the way up here at the previous resistance, probably before the end of the week. Because this was a strong move and it just seems like a pullback, then to be a continuation to the very top. So that is what I'm anticipating on pound dollar. But of course, euro dollar, like I mentioned, euro dollar, I do think this will be coming down to 1.13. And then gold seems to be pushing up strongly right now. So yeah, it seems where this was just a minor pullback, and we might actually be making a new high off this previous high for the day. So yeah, let's get ready for that because the news is literally in 28 minutes, so that should move the market a bit. Apart from that, once more again, I've gotten the correct figures for the promo. So you can get 40% off and a chance to win a MacBook and a Rolex using the promo code first OFP, where you get 40% off if it's your first time purchasing an account. Then you can get 30% off using the promo code OFP30 as a regular user. You still will be entered into that raffle. The promo ends on August 30th at 11:59 p.m. CT. So make sure you grab yourself an account before then. Gaston, you are most welcome. Our time has come to an end. Don't forget, we do have news coming up in the next 27 minutes. I think that's the JOLTS data, if I'm not mistaken. Let me quickly check this for you guys. So, yeah, we do have the JOLTS job openings. Actually, it's not even in 27 minutes, it's in 1 hour 27 minutes rather. So maybe the market is already reacting to that even before it's actually released. So be wary of that. Make sure you use a stop loss. Don't be trading during news and be careful out there in the markets. Apart from that, thank you for joining me today. Be sure to join me tomorrow, same time, same place, and happy trading.